Hello. I can't believe I'm recording another one of these again so soon. I feel like the weeks are just going very quickly. But welcome to week 10 of being pregnant. I feel a little bit better. Still don't feel great, still feeling nauseous 24/7, but the nausea has subsided slightly. So I would say on a good day now, whereas I was on a good day before, I was about 50 to 75% nauseous and then 100% nauseous the rest of the time. I would say a good day is around 25 to 30% nauseous. So that's great. It seems to have moved into the evenings a lot now, which is quite odd. So I'm not too bad when I first wake up in the morning, and then I can kind of function. I went out the other day for lunch with my bridesmaids, and it was really nice to get out. On the way there I was feeling really dodgy, but then I was able to eat something, like just had avocado on toast and some poached eggs and stuff for like a little brunch thing. And then afterwards I felt really great and felt fine. I even actually fancied something for my tea, which was lovely, and then I tend to get poorly again around about 9 p.m. and that's gotten worse. I don't know if it's the heat. The heat wave is really not helping. I'm just hiding inside constantly. I haven't been out in the sun at all because as soon as I get like even remotely hot, it just, like, the nausea just goes crazy. But overall I am feeling a little bit better, which is great. And we had our 10-week scan yesterday, which was amazing. Try not to cry. I will try and show you some bits. But it actually looks like a baby now. That is that's our little baby in there, which blows my mind. We got the little video. I paid for the little video because he's moving around. Can you see? Look at his little arm and his little legs. It's kicking. Oh my god. When I saw it on the screen, I was just like, it completely, that will be a serious core memory. You know when something happens and it just shakes you down to your soul in a really good way. That second when I saw it on the screen and I was like, wow, it looks like an actual baby, and then I saw its little arm moving. Oh my god, it was amazing. It was incredible. I feel like I'm still processing it. I'm like just constantly watching that little video because it feels really strange thinking that that little baby is inside, it's in there, the size of a strawberry apparently, like a large strawberry. And it blows my mind. Yeah, it was incredible. It was amazing to see them. I definitely felt more nervous about this scan than I have about the others. I don't know why. I assume because the further along we get, the more you've got to lose almost. It's really strange. I can't explain it, but I was very nervous. So I was so relieved to see little baby there, and they were like, yeah, they're growing exactly how they should be. And they're moving. I got like, it's baffled me. From that little prawn 2 weeks ago to an actual baby looking thing with arms and legs that are moving. It blows my mind. So yeah, like, it's really exciting, like really exciting. And again, I'm just trying to work on keeping it exciting and not an anxious time, because it is really, you do naturally get worried, you do naturally get anxious about, so yeah. But overall my feelings are very much excitement. I still feel like it's not quite sunk in. It's really strange because, like, especially seeing all that movement on the screen and then not being able to feel anything, it's very odd. You still kind of feel a bit disconnected from it all. So I'm hoping, or I'm wondering if, like, when I start to be able to feel things, which I think, I don't know, is that like 16 to 20 weeks, maybe like towards the 20 weeks, depending on your uterus and what all that's doing. I'm hoping that when I start to feel things, it might help me feel a bit more connected, because at the moment I'm just absolutely amazed by it, but can't compute that it's in there. It's very difficult. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much my update. I'm very out of breath still, all the time. Tired, but not, I'll say not as tired. Yeah, no, not as tired. Because I've noticed that I'm not dropping off as quickly when I go to bed. Again, it could just be the heat wave, because it's really uncomfortable, isn't it, trying to sleep in this heat. But like, I've had a couple of nights where it's probably taken about 15 minutes to get to sleep, which is amazing still for me. Misses 3 hours normally. But yeah, I've noticed that, and I've noticed that I'm waking up a bit more refreshed. Still, definitely, if I go and do anything, I feel like I need a nap, like around 5 p.m, and I do often have one if I feel like I need one. But yeah, I feel like maybe slightly more energy, and the nausea's gone down slightly as well. So I'll take it for now. I'd really like it to completely go away, if that could happen. But I'm definitely fancying food sometimes now. Like, I seem to be craving, right, I've gone off chicken, like completely got like a thought of cutting up chicken, no. Or like eating chunks of chicken in a stir fry or something, no. But McDonald's chicken sandwiches, or McDonald's chicken nuggets, or KFC, I actually fancied the other day. Barely ever have KFC because it's very naughty. But like deep fried chicken or like processed chicken, yes. But normal chicken, absolutely not. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, so I have definitely had a few days where I've fancied things, and I'm finding that if I fancy something, I have it, because I've had like 4 weeks of not eating anywhere enough calories, because I just haven't been able to keep stuff down, or like, you know, like actually get it down me, because I'm so sick. So yeah, if I fancy something now, I have it. And there's definitely been a few things where I've been like, I don't know if I've had any, I suppose they are kind of cravings. My cravings are Greg's sausage rolls, McDonald's chicken sandwiches, or like chicken mayo or something, and Tango Ice Blasts, Blue Tango Ice Blasts. I don't know if I've said that before, but they're the current flavour of the month. Flavour of the week, more like. They're the things that, yeah, if you put one of them in front of me at any time, I could, yes. It's so weird. But yeah, I don't think there's been any other things. I like fresh fruit as well. That's starting to come back, because at the very beginning, that's all I wanted was just fruit. And now I feel like it's all coming back, and I'm loving watermelon, nectarines, mango, and like strawberries and stuff, like all the fun fruit, I think. Craving all that, so that's good. Overall, we're doing okay. I'm still very emotional, as you can tell. And we have a little wriggly baby. Blows my mind. It actually blows my mind. And we've had our 12-week scan from the NHS, from the midwife, come through, so that's booked in a couple of weeks as well. And that's where they'll do like the first round of tests and stuff if you want them. So yeah, that's the next hurdle, I suppose, that I feel like we need to get over. You know, I think that anxiety will always be hanging around, but I feel like seeing a little baby on the scan yesterday was just incredible. And we took my mum with me, and she was just, oh, she was over the moon. She was just like, I've just met my grandchild for the first time. And it was just lovely to be able to share that with her. And yeah, it was just so nice. That is my pizza. I'm having oven pizza for tea, and I'm actually quite excited about it. Anytime I'm craving something, I'm like, yes. But don't worry, we're balancing back out with fruit and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go, but that is my 10-week update. Still very emotional, still very nauseous, but we have a wriggly baby, so I'll see you next week. Spoke too soon yesterday, didn't I? I threw up for the first time last night, which is miserable. I don't know why, but my morning sickness has started coming on at night time now, and yeah, I was cleaning my teeth. full on sick. So I've officially joined the pregnancy sickness club, upgraded from the pregnancy nausea club. I don't like the upgrade. I'll just stick with the nausea, thanks, because it didn't make me feel any better. I was at least hoping that it might like give me a little bit of relief when I've been sick. It did not. It just made me feel really uneasy and it was very difficult to sleep. So fingers crossed that doesn't keep happening. But yeah, at least the heat has gone down a little bit today. So yeah, yay 10 weeks. Hello, and welcome to weeks 11 and also week 12 of my pregnancy vlogs. How are we doing today? I am feeling a little bit better. I feel like the last few days, so I'm currently like 12 and a half weeks now. Oh, actually no, nearly 13 weeks. Oh my God, I'm nearly in my second trimester. Oof, that's bonkers. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better now. The last few days have been easing a bit, but I didn't do an update last week because it's pretty much the same as 10 weeks. But 12 weeks, and I am hoping, touch wood, I'm hoping this might be the start of things easing a little bit. So like I said, the last few days, I haven't felt as poorly like when I woke up in the morning. Not too bad, like still sick, but not anywhere near as bad. Able to eat my breakfast, and then again a little bit sick after I've eaten, but not too much. And then yeah, it just tends to come back at about 9 p.m, which is really weird, and like tends to get really bad again. Ramps up to 100. It changes so much all the time at the minute, but I really am hoping that this is kind of the start of things getting a little bit better. Still got a very, very sensitive nose, so for me the bin, Toby's breath, the dishwasher and the fridge still are a little bit, and sometimes the sink and stuff, and like Chris will go over and be like, it doesn't smell of anything. I'm like, it does. I can smell it. My pregnancy nose is going woo. My boobs are still sore. I've been getting some headaches as well. Apparently that's quite common. And my back hurts quite a bit, but I think again that's just because I haven't really been moving much because I've just been so sick. So yeah, but all of that stuff, I can deal with that for now. It's just, I just really want the nausea to go away. But anyway, listen, we went for our 12-week official dating scan the other day, so I have another picture for you. This is baby. There they are. They're sucking their thumb in that bottom photo, she said, which is just bonkers. We saw them doing it and it's like, whoa. It's really bizarre, and they were so wriggly. They were trying to get the measurements and stuff, and baby was just kicking around and moving, and it made us laugh because Toby does this thing where if you tell him off or he does something wrong, whatever, and you tell him, he goes in a huff and he'll roll over like away from you and just like roll over so his back's facing you and just do a really deep sigh, and sometimes he'll just like look over his shoulder and just glare at you, and it goes into a proper huff. And baby did the same thing. We were trying to like get all the measurements and pictures and stuff, and baby literally just rolled over, showed us his back. I was just like, nah, I've had enough, sorry. And did the Toby huff. So that really made us chuckle. But yeah, it still doesn't feel very real. It's so weird. I think maybe, again, like I said, once you feel the baby, it might be a bit more real, but it's really odd seeing it on the screen and trying to make that connection that that's in there, like inside my body. Weird. So weird. I keep looking at my tummy, I keep looking at my belly button being like, trying to make it sink in that that is in there. It doesn't feel real, I don't know, it's really strange. So we'll see how that changes over the course of time, I guess. But yeah, everything, they said everything's looking great. They bruised me something proper, look at that, for my blood test. The lady that did my bloods was a bit mean. We're still waiting for the results of that to come back. To tell us like the results of, you know, the first sort of screenings and stuff, so fingers crossed everything's okay. She said everything's looking okay from what she could see at that point, but obviously you don't know more until you get to your 20-week scan, which feels so far away. It's 2 months away, so but yeah, overall feeling quite positive, and yeah, just getting there. So I've just noticed how dusty this windowsill is. I really need to pull my finger out and do some cleaning. Chris has just been amazing. He's just done everything, like everything. And it's making me feel really bad. He keeps reassuring me. He's like, look, this is what I can do right now. You are growing our human. And he's like, I can't do that, but I can do this stuff. So let me do this stuff. And it's just amazing. But yeah, I really can't wait to get myself back so I can do this. You know what? I think I might do a bit of dusting this afternoon. I think I've got the energy for that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do some dusting. I bought a journal. Did I show you this last time? But this is my journal that I got. It's beautiful. I just got it from Etsy. And I need to finish filling it in really. I'm up to date with everything. Like you fill it in day by day. But there's a space here for pictures. And I've been taking bump pictures every week. I just haven't actually got around to printing them off yet because I just felt so ill. So again, when I feel a little bit better and I can venture out, I think I'll try and find like one of the printy places. I'll put the bump pictures in, and then the weeks where we've had scans, I'll put the little scan pictures in as well. So I thought it might be quite nice to look back on. And then the further you get into the book, the more like things that there are to fill in, like the guesses of how much they're going to weigh. I think there's even things like to guess what they might grow up to be and stuff. And it could be a really nice gift to give them when they're older, or just to look at when we're old and grey. I haven't bought anything else. My friend got me this book. Did I show you this? Again, I think I might have already shown you this. It's a little self-care for mums-to-be, little book of self-care. And it's actually really cute. And I've read through the whole of the first trimester. It's a really easy read. I'm at the second trimester now. So in a couple of days I can start reading that. And it just sort of gives you an idea of what's going on and what things you might be feeling and ways to cope with certain things. I'd recommend it. It's really cute, and it was a lovely little gift. I think the next thing that we will buy will be a pregnancy pillow for me, because I'm finding that if I sleep with a spare pillow between my knees, it helps a bit. But so I think I'm gonna investigate which pregnancy pillows to maybe have a look at and buy, and just bite the bullet and go for it. But when I was lying on the sofa yesterday, Toby lies on me and puts his ear on my tummy, and because normally he'll like sit between your legs and just curl up and just go straight to sleep, like straight away, but he doesn't. He'll like lie on me. I don't know, I think I took a video of it. Let me show you. He'll like lie on me with his eyes open, so he's like listening. Listen, look at that. He puts his head on my tummy and it's almost like he's listening. I don't know if he can hear stuff or whatever, but he literally just lies there like that between my legs with his head on my tummy, just like listening. I don't know if they can hear something yet. I don't know if you will be able to hear something later on. But it melts my heart every time he does it. It's he's known from day one though, hasn't he? He's the reason why I took the test in the first place, so what a little legend. I'm really excited to hopefully feel a little bit better soon, because it's just been really overwhelming. I'm feeling so poorly, and it kind of, you just can't enjoy it because you just feel so rough. And I wanted to enjoy every single second because I'm so grateful. But it's just been really hard, and then you beat yourself up because you're not enjoying it. And so if you are going through the same thing, if you are really struggling with your sickness or any other aches and pains and you're not enjoying it, please don't beat yourself up for that. It's so hard, like it's so hard, brutal. Yeah, try not to beat yourself up. I'm talking to myself mostly on this one. And I know it could have been worse as well. Like it could have, like the ladies who get the hypervarus thing, who are actually being sick 24 hours a day and end up in hospital. I don't know how you do it, but even just, honestly, even just the constant nausea and not being able to eat and drink has been rough. Oh, I've just realised Chris found me a lemon Fanta yesterday. Oh, it's in the fridge. I'm gonna have that now. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm gonna have it with loads of ice and a straw. That's a dream, isn't it? I was so excited I'm gonna have that. Yeah, so I will see you next week. 13 weeks, first week of the second trimester. Still doesn't feel real. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you next week. Bye.